Hello everyone! Today we're diving into the world of home espresso and comparing two totally different styles. A manual machine like the Flair versus a semi-automatic machine like the Profitec, right? Both can make amazing espresso, but they serve different types of home baristas. So, I'm going to walk you through the differences, the pros and cons, and which one might be the best fit for your coffee style. So first, what's the actual difference between the two? Manual espresso machines, like the Flair, require you to do everything by hand. You preheat it, grind, tamp, and apply pressure with a lever. You're fully in control. Semi-automatic machines like the Profitec use an electric pump to manage pressure for you. They usually come with built-in boilers, PID temperature control, and a steam one for milk-based drinks. One gives you full control, the other gives you speed, ease, and consistency. But there's a bit more to it. Let's start with the Flair, one of the most well-known manual espresso makers out there. Pros: you get full manual control, which is perfect if you want to really learn espresso. Pressure profiling, grind size, timing, it's all on you. It is compact, portable, and doesn't need electricity. Great for travel, camping, or small kitchens. It is budget friendly compared to high-end espresso machines. It helps you develop a deep understanding of espresso mechanics. Slower workflow. You need to preheat the chamber, set it up, pull the shot manually, and clean up every time. No steam wand, so milk drinks require a separate frother or tool. There's a steep learning curve. Getting consistent results takes practice and patience. My take? The flair is super rewarding. It's not just about the coffee, it's about the process. I love using it for single origin espresso when I want to really dial in and enjoy a calm, focused brewing moment. Now, let's talk about semi automatics, like the Profitec Ride. A serious piece of gear that brings cafe performance to your kitchen. Pros: fast and efficient. Once it's heated, you can pull shots and steam milk back to back. Consistent temperature and pressure thanks to its boiler and PID controller. Comes with a steam wand, so you can easily make cappuccinos, flat whites, or lattes. Great for entertaining or making multiple drinks without stopping. It feels professional and it looks awesome on your counter. Cons: it is more expensive. High quality machine like this are an investment. Takes up more space and not ideal for tiny kitchens. You have less control over pressure unless you mod it with flow control. Maintenance is higher: cleaning, descaling, checking water levels, etc. My take: the Profitec is a workhorse if you want cafe quality espresso at home. Especially if you make milk drinks or brew daily, this kind of machine is a solid investment. Once you dial it in, it's super consistent. Alright, let's break this down in plain terms. Side by side, no fancy charts needed. With a flare, you're in charge of pressure, literally. You control it by hand using a lever. With something like the Profitec, it's all about pump driven. You hit a switch and the machine takes care of the pressure for you. In terms of portability, the Flair wins, hands down. It's compact, super travel friendly, and doesn't take up much space. While the Profitec, not going anywhere. It's big, it's heavy, and it's definitely meant to live on your countertop. Power wise, the Flair can be used without any electricity. Just hot water, it's completely manual. Meanwhile, the Profitec obviously needs to be plugged in. Boilers, pumps, PID controllers, it's got a lot of going on under the hood. Now let's talk about the milk. The Flair has no steam wand, so if you're into cappuccinos or lattes, you'll need a separate milk frother. The Profitec, fully equipped. That steam wand is powerful and perfect for latte art. The learning curve. The Flair is steep, but in a good way. It forces you to learn techniques: grind size, tamping, timing, and how to build pressure manually. The Profitec has a moderate learning curve. Still requires dialing in, but it's much more forgiving and consistent once you're set up. Maintenance is another thing to think about. The Flair has minimal parts, easy to clean, no descaling, no tanks. It is simple. The Profitec, you've got boilers, water tanks, group heads. It needs a little more attention. And finally, price. The Flair is way more budget friendly. It is a lower cost way to get serious espresso. The Profitec, it's a bigger investment, no question. But you're paying for power, speed, and build quality. So which one is right for you? If you have the ritual of brewing, want to understand every part of the espresso process, and don't mind a bit of a challenge, then a manual machine like the Flair is an incredible tool. It's all perfect for travel, small spaces, or if you're on a tighter budget. But if you want speed, consistency, and the cafe style drinks, and you make coffee every day, especially milk based drinks, then a semi automatic machine like the Profitec will give you that pro level experience without the same learning curve. And honestly, there's no wrong answer. It all comes down to how you like to brew. So whether you're a team manual or team semi-auto, both machines are capable of amazing espresso and both can make you a better barista. Hit the comments and let me know which setup you are using or if you're deciding between the two. I'd like to help you figure it out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the links in the description for more brewing gear breakdowns and espresso tips. Thanks for watching and happy brewing!